Assalamu alaikum. Today, I'm going to talk about an interesting subject, which is women's liberation through Islam. Today, people think that women are liberated in the West and that the women's liberation movement began in the 20th century. Actually, the women's liberation movement was not begun by women, but was revealed by God to a man in the 7th century by the name of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May the mercy and blessings of God be upon him. The last prophet of God, the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet are the sources from which every Muslim woman derives her rights and duties. Human rights. Islam 14 centuries ago made women equally accountable to God in glorifying and worshipping Him, setting no limits on her moral progresses. Also, Islam established a woman's equality in her humanity with men. In the Quran, in the first verse of the chapter entitled Women, God say, O mankind, be careful of your duty toward your Lord, who created you from a single soul, and from it its mate, and from them both have spread abroad a multitude of men and women. Be careful of your duty toward God, in whom you claim your right, for of one another, and towards the wombs that bore you. God has been a watcher of you. Since men and women both came from the same essence, they are equal in their humanity. Women cannot be by nature evil, as some religions teach, or then men will be evil also. Similarly, neither gender can be superior, because it would be a contradiction to equality. Regarding civil rights in Islam, a woman has the basic freedom of choice and expression based on recognition of her individual personality. First, a non-Muslim woman cannot be forced to convert for marriage or open the conversation of parents. The Quran states there is no compulsion in religion. Right has been made distinct from error. Women are encouraged in Islam to contribute their opinion and ideas. There are many traditions of the prophets which indicate that women will pose questions directly to him and offer their opinions concerning religion, economics, and social matters. A Muslim woman has full right to approve or deny a proposal of marriage, and her name is to be kept after marriage. A Muslim woman's testimony is valid in legal disputes. In fact, where women are more familiar, their evidence is conclusive. Regarding the social rights, the Prophet said, seeking knowledge is a mandate for every Muslim, male and female. This includes knowledge of the Quran and the Hadith, as well as the other type of knowledge. Men and women both have the capacity for learning and understanding, since it is also their obligation to promote good behavior and condemn bad behavior in all spheres of life. Muslim women must acquire the appropriate education to perform this duty in accordance with their own natural talents and interests, while bearing, raising, and teaching of children, and providing support to her husband and maintenance of a home are among the first and very highly regarded roles for a woman. If she has the skills to work outside the home for the good of the community, she may do so, as long as her family obligations are met. Islam recognizes and fosters the natural differences between men and women. Despite their equality, some types of works are more suitable for men and other types for women. This in no way diminishes either efforts or benefits. God will reward both sexes equally for the value of their work, though it may not necessarily be the same activity. Concerning motherhood, the Prophet said, "Heaven lies under her feet." Try to keep that in brain. Heaven lies under her feet. This implies that the success of a society can be traced to the mothers who raised it. The first and greatest influence on a person comes from the sense of security, affection, and training received from the mother. Therefore, a woman having children must be educated and conscious in order to be skillful parents. I'm going to talk right now about the political rights. A right given to a Muslim woman by God 1400 years ago is the right to voice her opinion on social issues. On any public matter, a woman may voice her opinion and participate in politics. Also, Islam does not forbid a woman from holding important position in government which suit her roles as a woman. Abdul Rahman ibn Auf consulted many women before he recommended Uthman ibn Affan to be the Khalif. Economic rights. Islam is clear in its teaching that God created man and woman to be different with unique roles, functions, and skills as in society where there is divisions of labor or so too in a family each member has different responsibility. Generally, Islam holds that women are entrusted with the nurturing roles and men with the guardian roles. Therefore, women are given the right of financial support. The Quran states men are maintainers of women because God has made some of them to excel others and because they spend of their wealth for the support of women. This guardianship and greater financial responsibility given to man requires that they provide women with not only monetary support but also physical protection and kind of respectful treatment. Muslim women have the privilege to earn money, the right to own property, to enter into legal contracts, and to manage all of her assets in any way she pleases. She can run her own business and no one has any claim on her earning, including her husband. The Quran states, and in no wise correct those things in which God hath bestowed his gift more freely on some of you than on others. To man is allotted that they earn, and to women that they earn, but ask God of his bounty, for God hath full knowledge all things. A woman inherit from her relative, the Quran said, for man there is a share in what parents and relatives leave, and for women there is a share for what parents and relatives leave, whether it be a little or much, an ordained share. This is from the Quran, and we will continue later.